Well, you can't believe what's happened tonight. I was out there on the midway and I kept hearing these screams and I thought, that woman's in trouble. But actually I looked up and it was our representative and our senator riding one of those crazy rides. But anyway, we are honored tonight.
We smell like dogs.
That's right. We are honored tonight to have with us Ed Jackson, who is this area's senator, and Mr. Bill Sanderson, who is our representative. So thank y'all for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for supporting our fair, and y'all always have ever since you've been elected. I want to start off, Senator Jackson, you've always been a huge supporter of the fairs, and there's a lot of stuff going on in Tennessee right now, and I know that you have been not only a supporter of fairs, but supporter of rural life and rural West Tennessee, and I thank you for that. Kind of tell us a little bit about what's going on in Nashville and how you're enjoying the fair.
First, thank you. Yes, I'm enjoying the fair very much. In fact, my wife is out getting some food for me now, so we didn't have to wait in a long line. But there's a huge crowd here tonight, and the opening of the fair. 70 years, that's huge. 70 years for a fair. I have 3 county fairs. I have 5 counties, but 3 county fairs in my district, and this one is second to none. It's really a very, very good fair. I encourage everybody to come out. But things that are going on in the state legislature that we'll be talking about this year, of course, education is always at the top, and health care. We're spending more money for health care in our state than it's the largest budget in the state, line item in the state budget. So we've got to address that. We've got to get people more healthy, get people to buy into health care here in this state.
You have an exemption this week, though.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
don't have to worry about health this week.
Yeah, corn dogs and
cotton candy.
and
It's
turkey
okay.
legs.
It's okay this
Turkey
week.
legs are all right.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway, Department of Corrections, we have the largest employer in Lake County, which Bill and I work with in Lake County, is a very large employer. And we've got to address that because that's the 5th largest line item in state budget is what it costs to house inmates in the Department of Corrections. So those are just some of the things that we're going to be addressing this coming year.
Wonderful. Representative Sanderson, I know that we go a long way back.
We do.
And I consider both of you my friends. And I want to say this, you're from Kenton,
That's right.
Tennessee, and we kind of worried about him being from Kenton, but you have represented us so well, both of you have, and I thank you for that. Dyer County is always in both of your minds when you make decisions, and so can you add to Senator Jackson kind of what's going on the House side?
Personally, I would say that the reason I think you worry about me being from Kenton is because Kenton is the home of the white squirrel.
That's right.
And I think he feels like that's actually not a real thing. But I've invited Eric down to see the white squirrels, and unfortunately when he comes down, the white squirrels hide. But anyway, we are the home of the white squirrel, and of course I'm a farmer by trade now. I was just sharing with some folks earlier that I have the largest commercial vineyard in the state of Tennessee.
That is
you may not know
impressive.
that.
Yes, I heard that the other day.
Well, we raise about 140,000 pounds of grapes, and that's what I'm doing when I'm not in Nashville or doing state visits, and so that's what I do a lot. And I want to say, Eric, also, I want to congratulate the Hester family. Alan is the fair is dedicated to Alan Hester. Alan I met back in '08. Alan was at the chamber, and Alan worked tirelessly to make Dyer County a better county. And Alan, I think, was maybe his musical ability was unappreciated because I didn't really realize until late in his life what a musician Alan was. But Alan was a talented director of the chamber, and I appreciate what he's done, and his family is still a part of Dyer County. And I spoke to his daughters and his son, and they're a part of the community, and I appreciate the Hester family a lot, and congratulations to them. Back in '08, when I ran for this seat, I came to the Dyer County Fair, and at the time the booth that I was helping man was outside. And needless to say, this month can be a hot month, and I'm telling you, I sweated out. I was out there for 6 days in a row, every night, from the time the fair opened to the time the fair closed. And I was out giving out brochures. I was trying to get elected.
That's why he won, is because he came to this fair.
And so I've been coming to this fair for years, and I've been here every night for several years. And so I see the same people. And the funny thing about this fair, I think it's unique. When somebody gets a spot, they want that spot every year.
Every year, that's right.
So you know where to go to see the same folks every year. So the folks here in Dyer County, they do a wonderful job, and it's a great fair. And like Senator Jackson said, it's really second to none. I was tickled to death, Eric, to get to go to the State Fair Association convention they have in Nashville. I went a couple years, and each year I went, they always recognize Dyer County and Obion County. It's just kind of odd that I represent both of those counties, and both of those counties usually vie for the top spots, along with Wilson County, the top spots in the state for their fairs. And I'm really proud of both of my counties, but exceptionally proud about what Dyer County does, and the tie to agriculture. I thought it was fitting tonight. We had the girl that got to say the FFA Creed, and she's the state winner of the FFA Creed.
Yeah.
I believe in the future of farming, is what we used to say. And I told her tonight, when she finished, she came and sat down beside me, and I said, "Did you tell me again, has the competition already happened?" She said, "Yes, I won the state."
Wow.
And I had not realized that, but I told her back in 1978. I know that's a long time ago. My brother won the state FFA Creed contest.
How about that?
Yeah, so that was kind of cool. But Eric, thank you for what you do.
Well, and I truly want to say thank you to both of you for the support that you've always given. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this, and I'm not just saying this because they're here. These two guys that represent us in the legislature, and y'all make decisions each and every day that not only affect me and my family, but my family and generations to come. And I want you to know there's never been a time that I have called your numbers that y'all haven't answered, and that you've done what you said you've done. We may have disagreed on an issue, but you explained why you were voting the way you did, and you had thought it through, and you did what you thought was best for your constituents. And for that, I'm very grateful, and I thank you for being friends of the fair. So the next time you see these gentlemen walking around, Senator Ed Jackson, Representative Bill Sanderson, just pat them on the back and tell them thank you.